Good afternoon. It is Wednesday afternoon, and this is the first time I've been able to pick the camera up this week because you saw from my last video I wasn't feeling very well on the Saturday, and it really took hold Saturday evening, Sunday, and obviously Monday and Tuesday. I'm feeling a bit better today, so I'm just walking down to our local chemist to pick up a prescription. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get on a bit more in the next couple of days. But I just wanted to pick up the camera and say hello. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Prescription collected. I'm going to go for a little walk now because I'm starting to feel a bit better being out in the fresh air. It's very cold today. Although it's been a bit warmer than it has been the last couple of days where I've not been well. I've not left the house at all, so I thought I've got to get a walk in. Just while I had to go to the chemist, I thought I'll make that an opportunity to get out of the house, have a bit of a walk. I've got to tell you, I'm quite out of breath because I've had a bit of shortness of breath with this virus. And my hips are killing me, which is another reason why I wanted to have a bit of a walk to try and get my body moving a bit again. Yeah. Feeling a lot better today though. The last few days have been a bit grim, but yeah, I had to get out of the house, and I had the forethought to put a Charlie Bigham Spanish chicken casserole type thing, some meal thing in the oven, so once I get back I'll have that, which will be really lovely. And then I think I'm going to spend the afternoon going through my bookkeeping coursework. We've been hearing from our accountants. I can't remember if I mentioned it in another video, but we're in the process of setting up a limited company, and yeah, that's all go at the moment, and that's fantastic. But I want to get my head round how these things work a bit more, so I want to get that bookkeeping course that I've been doing, get cracking with that. Anyway, I'll let you go. I'm so petrified of someone seeing me chat to the camera, so yeah, bye. It is Friday afternoon. Please excuse the state of the place. We haven't got any internet, so yeah, it seems the storm has somewhere along the line knocked out the internet, and now ours has gone down and we can't work. So we're just gonna wrap up warm, I think, and take the dogs out for a quick walk, and then nip to Waitrose to get some shopping for some dinner later. It's a real pain, isn't it, when you're sort of so reliant on the internet to work when you're working from home. But when these things happen, we've only been with our new supplier actually for like a month or so. We did have Virgin before, and it's a bit of a pain because Virgin, obviously the cables go underneath the ground, so this wouldn't have been knocked out. So we are thinking, oh, maybe we should, if we get a premises at some point, have the really fast Uber amazing internet that we've got. Well, I say amazingly fast because we haven't got it at the moment, but Yeah, and then have Virgin at home or something, Virgin at home or something. So it's the one that goes underground, because then obviously if the fast powered internet goes out at our workspace, then we can just come back and use the home one that should still be intact. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. It's fantastic internet when it works, but oh god, the house really needs sorting out. This is obviously, we've not decorated or anything since moving in, and yeah, we've really got a lot of work to do in this place. Maybe we can get on that this afternoon, seeing as we can't work. But yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna, when I get back, maybe read. I was hoping to get a lot of my coursework done today, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be a thing, because again, that needs the internet. So yeah, fun times. It's Saturday morning and the sun is out and it's not raining and it's really quite lovely, and we have just nipped to the Goodwood farm shop to get a couple of little bits, some nice bread and some nice milk and stuff, to have a lovely lunch with in a minute. Hey Ziggy! Hey Lulu! Beautiful girl! So it's Sunday morning and I just wanted to pop on, and I'm just getting my hair clips because I'm going to do my skincare. I just wanted to pop on and finish the video really, because yeah, it's been a really boring week again. Unfortunately, I've been really, so I'm just going to look into my mirror. It's been, yeah, quite a boring week because I've been still fighting this weird lurgy thing that I had, and I'm feeling so much better now that hopefully next week will be a lot more interesting. I'll be able to get out and about a bit more. So yeah, I do apologise. Put my hair clips in to keep my hair out of the way. If you're a woman of a certain age, do you have those wispy bits? That's why I do this, so it doesn't get all wet. Those sort of like short little hairs that just get in the way. I recently had a bit of a barrier breakdown, and this is how I've got this spot. I had lots of really dry red skin on my neck, and so I've really stripped my, I mean, to be honest, I haven't been looking after my skin for a while, and then I started to, and then it all happened, and then yeah, so I've stripped it right back, and I'm literally just using CeraVe. It's a bit of a wet bottom because it's been on the sink. CeraVe hydrating cleanser, and then I'm following that with just Nivea soft moisturizer, and it's really brought my skin back. I do hope to start a proper skincare routine when this is healed and when everything feels a lot better. In the Black Friday sales, I've treated myself to some Skin Rocks products, and I've been following Caroline Hirons for over 10 years now, I think, and she's really helped with me sorting my skin out. Her advice has, and the reason I stop looking after my skin is when I feel a bit low and stuff like that. And obviously last year was, as I've mentioned a million times and I've talked about it so much on my vlog, a very difficult year, and my skincare slipped, so I'm trying to bring it back in now. So yeah, I'm just going to do that, and I thought I'd chat to you whilst I'm doing that. I'm just going to, I've already wet my flannel there. I've just popped it on the radiator, so it's all, not radiator heated towel wrap, I should say. We're in the bathroom, and please excuse my bathroom. It is very dated, very old. We don't have lots of money. We bought this house needing a lot of work just to get into the area that we're in, because it's a nice area, and yeah, to do that we had to buy a house that needed a lot of work, and so we're trying to save money because we need to do a really big refurb on it. We need to do an extension out the back, we need to do an extension into the loft, because I think this is the only house in the area that's not got a loft extension, and yeah, there's just so much work that needs doing, and we don't want to refurb bits of this house and waste money on that when we're going to completely strip it out and do it anyway. So we're just working with what we've got at the moment, unfortunately, but you know, it works. It's all right. It's not too bad. Oh, I've nearly put that. Oh, I have put that in the hairline now. Brilliant. So yeah, I'm just cleansing my face here, and then I'm literally just going to put some Nivea soft moisturizer on it, and that's what I've been doing probably for a couple of weeks now, since the new year started. Oh yeah, just under 2 weeks, and it's really helped. But yes, I wanted to come on, I'm rambling on, I wanted to come on, excuse me, and finish the video and apologise for it being another boring video this week because I've still been fighting that allergy, and while I'm feeling a lot better, I've still not been feeling great, and the weather has been atrocious this week, and I don't think next week's going to be too great either, but I think it is warming up a little bit, so that will be nice in itself because it has been so cold. So yeah, a bit of a boring week, not being able to get out and do much. But this week this coming week, I've got a big box of jewellery to sort out, and I really want to get on with that because I can't remember if I mentioned it in this video or the last video, but I am going to start an eBay shop selling pre-loved and upcycled jewellery. I've done many evening classes in jewellery making, as well as my creative background in so many things. I just love making, whether that's clothing, whether that's jewellery, whether that's pottery, photography, so many things that I've tried over my life that yeah, I want to start putting them to good use really. And I think jewellery is a good way to do that. I always loved jewellery making. I've made some lovely silver items. I've never worked with gold, but I've worked with silver before. Made my mum a really nice amethyst pendant that I made a back for it, and what's the word they use for it? I can't remember, but you set it in silver basically. You set the stone in silver, and I made that for my mum, and she really loves that. And yeah, I don't want to get back into it again. And I thought, well, I've got all this jewellery to sort out, why not do that? Why not sell the really good pieces that are sellable and wearable and in a good condition, and then why not upcycle the beads and all these other things that that's in these boxes from the broken jewellery to make into brand new amazing items. So I'm planning to do that, and I'm planning to go through this box that I've got at home to do that this week. I've also got some other boxes in our storage unit, so I'm going to go and get those as the weeks go on. I'm also going to start adding a new thing each week. There we are again. To sort of push myself a bit more. And so for this week, I'm thinking about filming my food again, because I'm really packing the weight on, and you can probably see it in my face, and I need to curb it. Now, I'm not going to go on a diet this week, but what I want to do is, and this will be a separate video, I won't put this in the vlog, but I want to just be mindful of what I'm eating and all the calories that I'm consuming. So I thought, well, if I start filming again, it will kind of pull it back a bit, because you just graze. I just graze, you know. I'm really bad with that, and it will stop me doing that. I think if I think, all right, I've got to film this, then I'm not just gonna go and grab something, if you see what I mean. So that's what I'm planning to do, is film that as of tomorrow. I have to try and remember to weigh myself in the morning, so I've got a starting point, but that's the plan. And I'm also hoping, weather permitting, to make myself go out in my car each day, because I've not driven now for probably a month, I don't know. It was way before Christmas, I think, and I need to start, obviously. The more that I let that slip, and it's always the bad weather that does it. I hate driving in the rain. I absolutely loathe it, but I've got to do it. You know, I can't, you know, if there's an emergency or something, I can't be like, oh well, I can't go because it's raining. And you can't live like that. So I need to get back into it. I need to build my confidence up again. So I'm probably going to add that as well. But certainly, even if I don't do that each day, I do want to start driving again this coming week. So that's my plans for this week. This past week that I'm just finishing up here, I've been doing a lot of coursework trying to get back into my bookkeeping course. I've not got long left with it. I think it ends, it's either early March or late March. And so yeah, I've really got to get going with that. I've got quite a bit done. I got quite a bit done yesterday, but there's still so much to do. I don't know whether I'm going to have time or not, but I'm going to try. And even what I am doing is going to, you know, go into my memory, isn't it? You know, it's going to help, even if I don't finish the entire course. So I'm gonna plow on with that. Yeah, I mean that's kind of it really. I just feel so unorganised these first couple of weeks of January. Do you feel the same? It feels, yeah, it's still feels quite sort of slow and sluggish. I mean, that's winter, isn't it, for you though, I suppose. Yeah, I just need to sort of start getting a bit more organised again. And yeah, I'm hoping to sort of crack on with everything this week. But yeah, I mean, my skin is kind of done. I was thinking of putting makeup on today, but I can't be bothered. I mean, it's January, isn't it? I think people just can't be bothered because of the weather, because it's dreary outside, it's so cold. Yeah, I mean, that's, and where I've not been well as well, I think, you know, I just feel in a bit of a slump, and I need to do something about that this coming week, and I'm determined to. So please check back next week. I will, the food videos that I'm going to start doing again, I will start filming Monday, and then I'll probably put that out a week Wednesday, and then every week after that, just to sort of talk about my health. And so not just obviously my food that's being filmed, but talking about my health and what I'm doing to try and turn that round, because yeah, the weight is piling on. I do have an operation coming up this year at some point, and I want to get back to a weight that's going to be a lot more safer and a lot, you know, not so scary going under. I mean, I'm not as bad obviously as I was, but I've put on about 1.5 stone from the lowest that I was last year. So yeah, I need to get on that. I really do. So please, I hope you enjoyed this rather boring vlog. I hope you're all doing well, and please check back next week, where I am hoping to sort of start getting the wheels in motion again and start getting on with things a bit more and building my business, which is a really hugely important thing, because obviously I need to get my mum moved out of Portsmouth and just get everyone's lives a lot better. And yeah, I shall see you then. Have a fantastic week. Bye.